Effigy belonging to the 1930s was found in underground cave in Congo. The sculpture is of a white colonial administrator in Belgian Congo. It was made for a revenge campaign that ultimately led to the lynching of the official in 1931.
A sculpture of the 19th century Belgian colonial administrator Maximilian Ballet was discovered in an underground cave in the Western Democratic Republic of Congo. Made in the 1930s when Congo was under Belgium's colonial rule, the piece of art is now considered a symbol of colonial resistance. The wooden effigy depicts the colonial officer who was killed during a workers' revolt at a plantation in 1931. Residents of the small village cheered and sang with joy as the carving is back in Lusanga town after spending more than 50 years at a Virginia Museum of Fine Arts. It will be on a 6-month display in the province.
It's symbolic. It means that something that once belonged to us, that had all the qualities, was gone. But now it's back. In any case, we should be delighted. That's why you see people dancing and singing. So it's good for us, and when we see the initiatives, when we see the ideas sticking together, we have a feeling that its return is going to bring us many, many things.
The return is a result of years of activism by the Congolese Plantation Workers Art League, or CATPC, a body of artists based in Lusanga. They led a long-running campaign for its return from a US museum under a project mission to regain lost heritage and restore depleted forests. A report by World Bank states Congo's poverty rate at 62.3% in 2022. With the recent increase in climate-related disasters, Congo is among the world's most vulnerable nations. The colonial-era plantation farming has reduced once dense rainforests to sparse pockets incapable of supporting local communities. Working to reduce the impact of climate change and restore biodiversity, the artists of CATPC have already reforested 230 hectares and plan to expand 2,500 hectares to create a carbon sink. From the proceeds of their art form, which are part of their culture and heritage, the group of artists aim at the ensuring food security by funding reforestation projects.
Initially it was 20 hectares, but today we are at 230 hectares. But our dream, and we think that one day we will make it come true, is to have 2500 hectares here. Why 2500? Because we believe that 2500 hectares will create a carbon sink. In other words, a solution to the problem of climate change.
We use art to get more resources to buy land, because with the help of land, we are going to plant the forest again and bring back the sacred forest that had disappeared. You know, for our ancestors, the forest represented everything. And even for us today, it means everything. Because the forest is both our pharmaceutical depot and our pharmacy. The forest is our supermarket. In other words, when we fall ill, in the forest we find the medicinal trees that treat us.
Human statues were an integral part of the colonial world, symbolizing its violence, racial dominance, and the gradual deletion of pre-colonial history. There is a growing global pressure on Western institutions to repatriate artifacts taken away during the colonial era.